Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second game of the day. Here at the BK Arena is Men's Division 1 RBL. Inspired Generation are going to be fighting an uphill battle against Rwanda Energy Group Basketball Club. Ladies and gentlemen, a short roster here for Inspired Generation. We're going to have Lambe Bol Joseph. Number 4. Number 5 is going to be Rama Patrick. Number 6, Mugano Christian. Number 10, Intei Tekasi. Number 11, Noishema King. Number 12, Mana Nojo. Jean. Number 15, that's the rebound. The coach, as usual, is going to be Duke, the Fufa.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the heart of the Rwanda Basketball League, where competition defines legacy and every match writes a new chapter, two teams stand on a very different path. That's it, Chachabuki? Mm-hmm. They stand on different paths.
That's right. That's right. An uphill battle here for Inspired today.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the lineup for Rwanda Energy Group. Number 1, Furaha Kado de Dieu. Number 2, Yves Shema. Number 9, Umuhoza Jean. Number 10, Kamda Frank Betuji. Number 11, Chizungu Patrick. Number 13, Muhoza Fabrice. Number 14, Kazeneza Emile Galois. Number 17, Mujingo Kabare Hubbard. Number 24, Moizi Prince. Number 33, Sangwe Armel. Number 55, Diyaye Hamadi. Number 63, Elliot Lamal Cole. And the coach is Odaudu Oga. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rwanda Energy Group, a powerhouse in the league, carries the weight of expectation with pride and known as one of the giants of the Rwanda Basketball League. They've built a reputation on consistency, discipline, and their winning mentality. Every time they step onto the pitch, they play not just to compete, but to dominate. Ladies and gentlemen, on the other side, we have Inspired Generation Basketball Club, a team that's still searching for its breakthrough despite their determination and flashes of potential. They have yet to secure a win in this season, but in sports, the story is never finished. Every game is a new opportunity to rewrite the narrative. As those two slides prepare to clash, it's more than just a game. It's a test of resilience versus reputation, hunger versus history. Can Rwanda Energy Group continue their commanding run, or will Inspired Generation Basketball Club rise against the odds and claim their first victory? Ladies and gentlemen, the stage is set. Let's wait and see who's going to secure tonight's win, ladies and gentlemen. And remember that after this game, we're going to watch Armored facing Damaria. Ladies and gentlemen, a very, very, very hard battle. I cannot wait to see who's going to secure tonight's win between UGB and Patriots. But according to what we've been watching, I think both teams are actually going to play. And we cannot wait to see who's going to dominate, ladies and gentlemen. Only 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock remaining for this game to start. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to see in the comment section, tell us where you're watching this from. Are you from Kigali? Are you from Nairobi? Are you from Mombasa? Tell us, are you from Kampala? Wherever you are, please tell us in the comment section. And tell us who do you think is going to win. For me, Inspired Generation can win, because I think all of you are going to say Rwanda Energy Group is probably going to win. But Inspired Generation can also rewrite a history tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 31 seconds here, we're going to be live in this game between REG and Inspired Generation. REG looking to continue winning after the win last time they had. Inspired Generation looking to take their first win of the season. They've not won yet in Division 1. Stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, right after this, we're going to be watching Patriots versus UGB. And I gotta tell y'all, the MVPs are playing today. The two MVP candidates are gonna be hooping today. So tune in live here on Okapi Sports Network if you're not gonna be making your way here to the BK Arena to watch that very intense game, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, both teams are gonna have a lot to prove. Both players also a lot to prove as well. This game is going to be an uphill battle here for Inspired Generation. They've not had a great start to the season. REG with all their professionalism, looking to continue winning, fighting for a place in the playoffs. All right, sports fans. It's 5:32 p.m. here in Central Africa. And we're about to watch either a redemption journey for Inspired Generation or a beatdown by the one and only Rwanda Energy Group. It's not going to be easy, I tell you. All right, ladies and gents. It's almost tip of time here at BK Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now game
And just like that, we're going to be tipped off, ladies and gentlemen. A win at the tip off for Inspired Gen, Lambe Ebola Joseph at the top. He's going to be going against their tough matchup against Elliot Cole. Lamar. That's going to be a step out here by Lambe Ebola Joseph. A bad start here for Inspired Generation, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a beatdown here if Inspired Generation don't get it together. But might be a good upset if Inspired Generation are able to hold it back. The tenacity of the Rwanda Energy Group. 0-0 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen, as Lambe passes to Manju. Manju to Ubishema, Ariel King. Goes for the three. Wow, the young man. Wow, a nice lucky bounce off the back of the board, ladies and gentlemen, and he gets the three to start off this game. If that's going to be the theme of the game, then they will have a real good outing here, ladies and gentlemen. For Kado. Steal there by Juan Patrick, but he can't get it to stick. Tough defense there on call. Elliot Kamdo backing up Manju. Goes for the nice.
He gets it. That's a 2-point jumper by Kamdo from BTG. Lambe and Bola Joseph with the ball. Being picked by Sangwe Ahmed. And he is trying to make a play. Let's see. Passes the ball to Asiriba. Asiriba back to Lambe attempting a three. Is he going to get it? Off the mark. The ball getting picked by Furaha Kado to Elliot Cole. What a Euro state.
Elliot Cole testing the tenacity of Inspired Generation, but does not find any resistance. 2 points for him. 4-3 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen. As this game starts to get going. Prince Mohizi. Ball to Colt Elliott. Ball to Sangwe. Ball to Furakado. Step back. Can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Asiribo. Still a tight game here, ladies and gentlemen. At the start of this game, we've got only 7 minutes and 59 seconds to go in this quarter before this first quarter of this game goes down. Rama Patrick. Cross up. Crosses Sangwe again. It's going to be a backcourt violation here by Rama. Ball back to Elliot Cole. Come down. Elliot Cole. Sangwe. No, Furakado. Step back. Cole Elliott. It's long downtown three off the mark by Elliot Cole here, ladies and gentlemen. Cold start for both teams. Both teams yet to warm up. Lambe Joseph. Manju. Manju with the nice eyes, but couldn't get a stick on Asaniba's hands. It's going to be an outward ball and an Inspired Generation turnover. REG have 4. Inspired have 3. We got 7 minutes to go in this first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Muhizi. Long 3. Doesn't get it to go. Manju. Ball with Lambe Ebola. Screen. Drives down the left. Uishama, Ariel King pushes it up. It's going to be a travel violation there by Uishama, moving his pivot foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ball position is for Rwanda Energy Group, and we have Sangwari Mel with the inbound. Passes the ball to Elliot Cole. Elliot to Muhizi Prince. Prince Muhizi.
There's going to be a moving screen there, ladies and gentlemen. And a turnover by Rwanda Energy Group. Cold start still, ladies and gentlemen, before we thought it was going to be a beatdown by Inspired Generation, holding their horses. Let's see how this is going to go. 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go in this game, ladies and gentlemen. Asiribo at the top of the ball, passes it to Lambe. Back to Asiribo, drives it, passes it to Wishama Ariel.
And he gets it.
Wow. Ladies and gents.
Inspired Generation taking the lead with 1 point.
That's right. That's right.
5-4.
I mean, can you believe this? Wow.
Wishema Ariel King, the young man, with all 5 points for the whole team.
That's
and
right.
It's his personal points.
This kid is special. Wishama Ariel King.
Prince Mohizi with a 3 from downtown, ladies and gentlemen. That's Lamba Bola Joseph at the top of the key, trying to make a play.
Prince Mohizi, one of the more experienced players for the One Energy Group team. He's played in the BAL. He's played Afrobasket as well, right?
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of experience. Picked up there by Ramapatri. Wow. How strong from the young man. Passes it to Sangwe. Step back, crossover. It's going to be Kamdo. Turns. Kicks it to the baseline for Prince Mohizi.
And he gets another one. That's a back-to-back 3 from Prince Mohizi, for sure.
Wow, starting to get going here, Prince Mohizi. That's a rebound. Lambe drives down the baseline, turns back, goes for the long 3.
What a move! Is he gonna get it off the mark? Furaha Cadeau de Dieu touched the line.
Out of the bounds, and the ball
And
is for
the ball position is for Inspired Generation. Rwanda Energy Group already entered in a double digit with 10 points. 7 for Inspired Generation to 10.
Ball with Lambe Imbola. Lambe. Rema. Picked up there by Desire. It's going to be an inbound ball here, ladies and gentlemen, for Inspired Generation. 7-10 is the score. A lot of fight being shown here from Inspired Generation side as Umuhosa comes in to replace Cole Elliott. Rema. Nice dish there to Wishema. Goes back up.
That's 2 points made by Desire, number 14. 9 points to 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, a tight game so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely unbelievable, but Inspired Generation holding their own. I mean, come on.
I think Inspired Generation today can write a history.
They can write a history. They can definitely upset REG here in this.
That will be the second history here in Rwanda Basketball League after the Maria made
66.
Yeah, in a single game. That is the highest record that
Ever.
yeah, for sure. After Nyonguru Pascal, who used to play for APR, scored 60. The Maria was that person who
Broke that record.
yeah, sure.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Coach Duke Afufa. And last time he played because Mbola wasn't able to play.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Come down from Batuji to Umuhosa. Umuhosa always bringing the intensity. Poses the ball there. Prince Mohizi gets it back to Songwe Hamno. Ball to Umuhosa, goes for the long 3.
And he gets it.
Wow, Umuhosa. Umuhosa always bringing the intensity when he comes in.
Yeah, for sure.
Great player Umuhosa is. Lambe Mbola. Takes it back to Asiribo. Asiribo shot really well last time, but it's going to be a travel there at the top of the key for him.
Muhoza Jean is one of the point guards who can make a play and also score.
That's right. That's right.
And I think that's very good for a point guard.
Very intense player he is. Very intense.
He can also do the defense as well.
That's right. Calls for a play. Switches the position. Goes to Sangwe. Sangwe, can he shoot? Off the mark there for Sangwe Ahmed. Desire passes the ball to Asiribo.
Cerebral Samuel passes the ball back to Lambe. Lambe being picked by Umuhoza, and that's a screen from Desire.
Ladies and gents, 13-9 is the score here. 4-point lead for Rwanda Energy Group as Asiribo tries.
And he gets it.
This tall man has been shooting. He's been shooting the lights out. Last game, shot a lot of threes. I think he made three pointers. This game already starting us off here with a 3-pointer. 12-13 is the score. As Uishema picks up the rebound there. Rema Patrick with the ball. Rema to Uishema. Uishema tries to go to the baseline, switches it up. It's going to be an Inspired Generation basketball possession. Ladies and gentlemen, only a 1-point lead here for REG as the first quarter is about to end. Inspired Generation absolutely holding this team off. Well done.
Let's wait and see if they're gonna do the same until the last quarter of the game.
If they can, that would be inspiring.
Yeah, for sure. The thing is that Inspired Generation actually fights in the very first 2 quarters, but when it comes to the third, it's very tough for them because I think they don't have this bench that can make the difference.
That's right.
And the team that they're playing with actually got a big squad, and many of them are not even wearing the jersey. They are sitting at the court side supporting the team. So
that's right.
I think it's gonna be very hard for them.
Ladies and gents, 2 minutes and 52 seconds before we end this first quarter of the game. I'm telling y'all, it's not easy. Playing in the first division is definitely not easy. That was Asiribo there down the middle, gets a nice pass to Wishero. Building their habits here, Inspired Generation, as they try and compete in the first division. It's not easy to compete here. But if they can learn, if they can grow, they can absolutely compete, make the league more interesting. Ladies and gents, I'm sure next year is going to be a hard year to be watching RBL as it has been this year. Right after this, we're going to be having the MVP candidates going against each other. Join us for the game live here on the Okapi Sports Network between Patriots and United Generations Basketball UGB. Yamato is going to be going against D. Frank. Pass there to Desire. Tries to go on the baseline, gets marked tightly, gets the ball out to Wishema. There's going to be a travel violation there by Desire. Inbound pass there to Umuhoza. Umuhoza looking for a screen from Kamdel Batunj. Ball to Puhizi Prince. Down to the baseline for Kazaneza. Can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Wishema, the tall man. Ball to Lambi Mbola. Wishema playing the first division, young man. Absolutely representing. We've got Lambe to Rema. Loses the ball there, Rema Patrick. Kamdo goes for the lay-in, and he gets the nice and easy too. 15 for REG, 12 for Inspired Gen. Ball with Asiribo. Lambe kicks it in front. Ball back to Wishema long. Nice! Big hand in from Rema Patrick. Ladies and gentlemen, Inspired Generation absolutely giving us a show here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, 1 minute and 51 seconds to go in this quarter before we can call it. Off the mark there from Kramer from Tuji. Pick up by Kazaneza as he gets fouled and he's going to get an and one ball there on the line. Kazaneza showing the muscles. Substitution here for Sangwe Armel and Kamdo Frank Batuji. We're going to have Patrick and Shizidong, the shooter, as well as as well as DIA Hamadi coming in. It's going to be intimidating for Wishama. He's 18. Hamadine Diaye is 39. I mean, come on, almost double the age. More than double the age.
Let's see the experience from Hamadi and the speed from Uishema.
That's right. Omohoza fouls him. Inbound ball here for Inspired Generation, ladies and gentlemen. 18-14 to score. 4-point lead here for REG. A lot of good basketball here from Inspired Generation. Giving REG a run for their money. Ushama Hadil King to Lambe Mbola. Looking for a screen. Lambe Mbola gets double teamed. Is he going to get the pass going? Yeah, Aceribo fakes it, goes for the mid-range. Aceribo off the mark is picked up by Uishema. Uishema to the baseline for Lambe. Lambe off the mark again. It's going to be picked up by Muhizi Prince, the team captain there. Umuhoza driving it up. Can't get the pass to get to Shizi Dungu as Aceribo gets the ball, lobes it up to Lambe.
Lambe Mbola Joseph being picked by Umuhoza. He passes the ball to Aceribo. Aceribo attempting a three and he got blocked. And the ball possession is for
Inspired Generation.
Inspired Generation.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the seconds here before we finish the first period of this half, of this quarter. Lambe to Aceribo. Aceribo off the mark there, and he gets fouled. He's going to go to the line for a chance for 2 points. Gets fouled by Hamadine Diaye. That's the 4th team foul for REG. It's going to be a substitution here, ladies and gentlemen.
Muhizi Prince getting out and Shema steps in. Aceribo Samuel on the free throw line and gets the first one. And that's 15 points for Inspired Generation and 4 personal points to Aceribo. And he gets the second one. That's 5.
That's right,
personal
ladies
points.
and gentlemen. A lot of good basketball going on here, but it's unimaginable that after the first quarter, Inspired Generation is going to be band for band here with Rwanda Energy Group. I mean, come on. Competition is the name of the game. Hamadine Diaye. Umuhoza. Long three. Can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Aceribo. Aceribo gets fouled by Umuhoza. That's going to be an Inspired Gen basketball possession. Oh, ladies and gents, 23 seconds to go before we wrap up first quarter of this game. 16-18 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen.
Aceribo Samuel on the free throw line for 2. First one is off the mark. Only 23 seconds on the clock for this past quarter of the game to get over. And he gets the second one. That's 17 points to 18. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 1-point game here. Rwanda Energy Group versus Inspired Generation.
That's right. It's going to be a substitution here for Lambe Mbola Joseph as Manju. Jean-Paul comes in to replace him. Cole Elliott at the top of the key. He has 10 seconds on the clock. He's looking for Hamadine Diaye to get a screen. Can Cole shoot it? Yeah, but off the mark. There's going to be 3 seconds here, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gents, 1-point game between REG and Inspired Generation. I mean, come on. Did you ever expect that we're going to say those words? But we did.
That's
17-18 is the score here between these two teams, ladies and gents. Shema Adil King leading the pack. He's got 5. Neon Horo Desire has got 6. 6 for Mahezi Prince, the team captain, leading his team from the front.
Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see who's gonna win tonight. I'm actually waiting for the last game of the day.
That's right. Very excited for the last game of the day.
And I think even the fans are gonna be like a lot in this stadium because many of the people are waiting for the last game.
That's right. 2 MVPs going head to head. UGB and Inspired. No, Inspired what? In Patriots, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be something else in this arena. I'm telling y'all. And if you can't make it, join us live here on Okapi Sports Network. We're gonna give you all the energy, all the thrill. You're gonna love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, only 1 minute left on the clock to start the second quarter of the game. As you can see, REG got 18 points to 17 for Inspired Generation. Ladies and gentlemen, if it continues this way, it's going to be very good. Can't wait to see Inspired Generation challenging Rwanda Energy Group, one of the biggest teams that we have in the Rwanda Basketball League, because I've never seen any year that REG didn't make it to the playoffs.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be difficult to tell who's going to win here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's just a 1-point game between these two teams. Not an easy call after the first quarter. Are we going to be able to see Inspired Generation hold off the tenaciousness of the Rwanda Energy Group? If they can, it's going to be an interesting fourth quarter here between these two teams. REG has a lot of experience, Inspired Generation, learning how to hold their own in the league. Asaribo's been shooting absolutely phenomenally so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the beginning of the second quarter of the game.
.54 p.m. here at the BK Arena, ladies and gentlemen, here in Kigali, Rwanda. 17-18 is the score between these two teams as Patrick Nshizurungu dishes it to Kazeneza off the mark on that ball. Asaribo gets the pickup nail. It was a very nice pass there. Asaribo couldn't see it. But Monju gets the ball. Monju can drive, gives it to Asaribo. Tries to get the ball back to Monju, can't get it to go. It's going to be a call there by the ref. It's going to be a pushing foul by number 2. Shema on Asaribo. Ball with Monju. Kicks it out to Asaribo. Asaribo can shoot. Asaribo can shoot. Off the mark there, Asaribo. It's going to be a Rwanda Energy Group possession. Ladies and gentlemen, 17-18 is the score here in this quarter. Very tough to tell.
Kazen is Emil Galwa with the ball. He passes it to Cole. Cole to Shema. Shema to Galwa.
It's going to be a travel violation by Kazaneza. Kamdel Frank Bituji's back in the court. Kazaneza takes a seat.
Monju Jean-Paul with the inbound. Uganda Christian with the ball, passes it to Asaribo. Asaribo doing a drive. Is he gonna get it off the mark? Wisha Mariel, King Passes it to Christian Muganwa. Shema.
A steal there. Very nice by Muganwa. Long pass to Desire. Desire can't get it to stick. It's going to be picked up there by Kamdo. There's gents. A lot of not scoring going on between these two teams. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this quarter. Ball. This goes to the baseline. Can't get it to go. Shizurungu.
Elliot Cole.
Off the mark by Elliot.
Ha.
Asiribo. Wanju.
Ladies and gentlemen, almost 2 minutes. Both of the teams are not scoring. I don't know what's going on.
A lot of defense going on here by both teams. Asiribo. Spin move. Asiribo almost had it.
That's Desire.
No, that was a bad decision there by Desire as the shot clock goes off on him. We've got Cole to Patrick Chizurungu. Cole at the top of the D. Baseline, Chizurungu. Mid-range
Ahmad
by
Ndiaye attempting a 2-point jumper, but he didn't make it. Bonjour, Jean-Paul. Cerebro Samuel with the ball at the top of the key, passes it to Muganwa. Muganwa Kishan. He gets it, a magician.
Magic there by
I have never seen this coming. That's Elliot Cole. With the ball, passes it to Shema.
Ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes to go, and we've got a nice
What
slam
a
there.
dunk by Hamadi.
DIA.
Very smooth.
Ladies and gents, 19-20 is the score here. Inspired Generation had the lead there for a second. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go before we go to halftime break, ladies and gentlemen. A tight game between these two.
20 points to 19. Inspired Generation with a timeout. I think Coach Duke Fofo is going to tell them that you can see that everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Yeah, for sure.
And they can win.
Yeah, we never expected it to be like this. We used to see a Rwanda Energy Group really scoring a lot of points on the teams like this.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go in this quarter. 1 point difference between these two teams. Inspired Generation absolutely holding their own. Doing so well so far to ensure that they can keep this team back. What a performance here by Asiribo. He's got 6. Uwishema Adiel King gets 5. A lot of balanced scoring going on from Inspired Generation. 6 for Mohizi Prince. He leads it back for his team. About 7 seconds ago, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back from the timeout. 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Who's going to be leading at halftime? I don't know. We want to know shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the players are back in the court after timeout by Coach Duke Efufa. Inspired Generation really fighting hard. According to the performance, Rwanda Energy Group was supposed to be making 50 at this time.
That's right. A lot of hard ball here being played by Inspired Gen as the ball gets to Asiribo. Ball to Lambe. Lambe goes for the downtown 3 off the mark. It's going to be picked up there by Kamdo Batunji. A foul on Batunji. 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go.
Shema with the ball. Passes it to Hamad Ndiaye, and he passes the ball back to Shema. Is he going to get a 3? He gets it. That's a full court pressing by Rwanda Energy Group. I think this defense that Rwanda Energy Group is trying to play. It's gonna cost a lot Inspired Generation to score once again.
That's right. That's right. Inspired Gen. Farakado and Songway Ahmel back on the court. They're replacing Diaye and Shema.
I think the coach is going to increase the score.
Wishama, Monju. Back to Wishama. Goes for the nice floater there. Can't get it to go. It's going to be Songway Ahmel. Picking up. Fast paced game. Shizurungu. Kamdo. Kicks it to the baseline. Cole. Back to Sangwe. Drives it. Can't get it to go there. Sangwe Ahmel. Kamdo tried to clean it up as well. Ushema. Ushema can't get it to go. It's going to be a Rwanda Energy Group basketball possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game is getting tough. I'm telling you. I never thought that at this time it will be 23-19.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely right. 5 minutes and 42 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Sangwe fakes it. Baseline. Shizurungu. Mid. Kamdo. Cole. Cole can shoot off the mark. It's going to be picked up there by Shizurungu. Clean up. Sangwe off the mark again. It's going to be a nice rebound there by Desire. Lob pass to Lambe. Lambe holds the ball. Gets double teamed. There's going to be a lob pass there to Cole Elliott. Nice layup there. Nice and easy.
That's 25 points for Rwanda Energy Group to 19. Ladies and gentlemen, a 9-point game here. Cerebral Samuel playing with Muganwa Christian. Is he going to get it? That's a rejection from Kamdo. And he got fouled.
Off the mark. After the foul, it's going to be a 4-point game here, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Kamdo Frank with 2G at the line is going to go for 2 points.
Let's see if he's going to make this too. And he makes the first one. That's 26 for Rwanda Energy Group. And the very first point for Kamdo. I mean, the third point. Is he going to make the second one? Let's wait and see. And he gets the second one.
6 points here for Kamdo Frank. Lambe Ebola. Masaribo. Uwishema. Off the leg of Arkado. It's going to be inbound ball here for Lambe Ebola. Masaribo. Ball to Monji Jean-Paul. Back to Lambe Ebola. Ball to Asaribo. Ball to Monju. Nice. What a play.
Very good play here.
Awesome passing there from Inspired Generation. Wow. 21-27. Sangwe Armel. Cole. Kamdo. Chizurungu. Hot ball they're playing. Raha. Kado can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Uwishema.
21-27. A 6-point game here.
Lob pass there to Monju as Cole Elliott almost steals it, but off the mark. 21-27, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes to go in this quarter. Before we go for the halftime break, Inspired Generation holding REG back here.
Inspired Generation really fighting hard and playing well as well.
Fighting very hard here, Inspired Generation. Well done to the young boys as Ebola tries the floater, can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up by Monju. Monju fakes it, goes up.
And he gets it. That's 23 for Inspired Generation. A 4-point game here. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. And that's Sangwe Armel with the ball. He passes it to Elliot Cole. Elliot Cole at the top of the key. Passes it to Sangwe Armel. He's going to get the 3 off the mark. Risha Mariel King.
It's going to be a foul there by Cole Elliott on Uwishema. 4-point difference in the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we only got 3 minutes and 36 seconds to go before we wrap up this quarter. Inbound ball here by Lambe Bolo. Gets the ball to Monju, back to Lambe. Skip pass to Monju. Monju looking to make a play. Double teamed. Ushema. Nice hard pass there, but wow. A lot of great passing going on here by Inspired Generation. I think that's been their charm this first half of the game. They've been able to move the ball, communicate with one another, and actually be clinical on the finishes. Well done to Inspired Generation. I think that's how they've been able. Patrick Shizarungu goes for the three, gets it. Wow.
That's 30-25, a 5-point game here. Cerebral Samuel passes it to Yambola.
Back to Asiribo.
Cerebral to Yambola, Joseph. Back to Asiribo. Asiribo to Monju, attempting at 2 points. Back at it. That's 2 free throws for.
A lot of patience and passing here by Inspired Generation. Inspiring ball they're playing.
I can see that they really improved as well as Azonko. Both teams actually today played well.
That's right. That's right. A lot of improvement from the bottom two. If they continue like this, the league is going to be very, very competitive going forward, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all.
Inspired Generation actually used to play a personal game instead of playing a collective one. But since they corrected that, they're passing the ball to each. And just like that, they're getting some points.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 4-point difference.
Yeah, for sure. Wisha Mariel King really helping this team a lot. One of the youngest players, but he's promising to be a very good player in the future.
That's right. Cole Elliott. Cross it up. Kicks it back out to Nshizirungu. Mohizi Prince Sangwe. Drives down the middle. Kicks it back out to Nshizirungu. Fumbled there by Nshizirungu as Monju with the speed. Monju, so explosive, this kid, man. Wow.
All the 3 players followed him, but they were not able to catch him.
Ladies and gents, only a 1-point difference here in this game. I mean, come on.
Very hard to be gutted.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, come on. This is just inspiring. Monju gets the ball.
Monju. He gets it.
Wow.
Inspired Generation taking the lead with 1 point, ladies and gentlemen. 31-30.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, come on. Can you believe this? I mean, come on. The bottom team absolutely competing here with the REG. This is important. This is history. As the Nshizirungu was off the mark on that one. Sangwe almost picks up the rebound, can get it Cole with his nice shot.
And he gets it. What a sharpshooter. Elliot Cole is.
Elliot Cole shot there. 33-31 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute to 28. 1 minute 28 seconds before we close up this first half of the game. I mean, come on. It's been tight. Inspired Generation being able to hold.
Younguru Desire, that's a Nea ball.
Air ball there. Not a great decision. Nshizirungu. Rakado gets fouled. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-point difference here between these two teams. 1 minute and 6 seconds to go in this quarter before we can wrap up the first half of the game.
Coach Duke Efufa calls for a timeout. I think he's going to tell them that they do have to be serious because they can see that they can even win the game.
That's right.
A 2-point game here.
They can win. If they step up, stay patient, keep passing, they can upset REG here.
Yeah, for sure. You can see that they are even getting some free shots, you know. Sometimes you are fighting someone in the paint alone because of doing a lot of passes, which is actually good. They're now being patient with the ball and they're playing their seconds, which is actually helping them a lot.
That's right. They've gotten some confidence here in Inspired Generation. So good in terms of how they've played. Ladies and gentlemen, in about 20 seconds here, we're going to be back from the timeout called here a couple seconds ago. And we're going to see who's going to be going to the halftime break in the lead. If it's Inspired Generation, that's going to be a lot of motivation for him to come back in the second half and actually give these guys a run for their money. What an upset it's going to be if Inspired Generation is able to take their first win against REG. I mean, come on. That's going to be something. That's going to be absolutely something, boys and girls. That's right. That was Monju there with the speed, sorting it out. Ladies and gentlemen, and we're in the seconds. Ladies and gents, Ferran Cadell at the line. Gets it. 3-point lead here for REG. One more, making it a 4-point game. It's going to be a foul there on Lambe Bola. What a calm from Inspired Generation. Confidence starting to kick in.
Ladies and gentlemen, only 58 seconds left on the clock to get on with these last half of the game. Inspired Generation really playing well, and we have Lamba Mola Joseph on the free throw line. Is he going to make his team make it to 33 points and make it a 2-point game? He gets the first one very smoothly. That's 32 to 35. And he gets the second one. That's 33 to 35, a 2-point game here.
What a pass there from Cole Elliott. He's going to be going for the three.
And he gets it.
Money there by Cole Elliott from the 3-point line. Lambe Bola gets the ball to Monju. Nice pass there to Asiribo. Gets fouled. Ladies and gents, it's a 5-point lead here for REG. As Asiribo goes to the line, he's got a chance to make it 35.
Let's see if Asiribo Samuel is going to make that easy money. Also, he got a chance to shoot too from the free throw line. The first one is off the mark.
Asiribo playing really well, played very well last game. He's got 8 already in this half. 33 to 38 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen. Only a 5-point difference between these two teams. I mean, come on. As it's off the mark there for Asiribo. Unlucky. Shizirongo with a Euro kicks it out to Sangwe. Sangwe off the mark on it. It's going to be picked up there by Lambe Bola.
Lambe Bola getting a 2-point layup. And he pushes his team to 35 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gents, wow. Wow. What a game here between these two teams. 35 to 38. It's only a 3-point difference. I mean, come on. Can you believe it? Because I can.
I can as well.
13.7 seconds to go in this quarter before we go to the halftime break, ladies and gentlemen. REG not dominating as we thought they would, because Inspired Generation have been playing absolutely phenomenally. Iron sharpens iron, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot expect a team to be super bad in a league for too long. They're going to learn. They're going to grow. They're going to get better as Cole Elliott extends the lead there to 6 points. Lambe Bola. Long pass. Can't get it to go. It's going to be Moise Prince. Really nice and easy dunk there to make it a 40-point game. 42 to 35 is the score here. As the game is down, ladies and gentlemen. It's halftime break here between these two teams. Shortly, Miggy is going to be giving us the halftime statistics. 7 points is the difference between these two teams, ladies and gents.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can say that Inspired Generation really showed up today, and it gets to 35 points to 42 for Rwanda Energy Group. Inspired Generation actually doing a lot of passes, finding free spaces, and also creating some plays for others, which is actually nice. And it is pushing them to their very best. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are waiting for the halftime stats, I can tell you that in this evening we're gonna watch a very clean basketball here in Kigali, Rwanda, as we're gonna have United Generation for Basketball versus Patriots. And I can see that the players are actually getting here at the stadium. Even the fans, the number is getting higher and the stadium is getting packed. And I cannot wait to see each and everyone here, rooting for their favorite teams as well as their favorite players. And ladies and gentlemen, points from the turnovers for Inspired Generation are 10. The second chance points are 10. The bench points are 6. The points in the paint are 20. And the fast breaks points are 4. And the biggest lead Inspired Generation has ever got is 3 points. And ladies and gentlemen, here's the halftime stats for Inspired Generation and Rwanda Energy Group. For the field goals, both teams are band for band, 37% for each. And for the 2-pointers, ladies and gentlemen, amazing. A band for band as well, 42-42. And for the 3-pointers, Rwanda Energy Group been shooting well, 33% so far. And for the rebounds, Rwanda Energy Group was dominated by Inspired Generation because it got to 27-18. And for the assists, the Rwanda Energy Group really did well with 12-7. And for the steals, it is a band for band as well, 4-5, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the halftime stats. And I cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight. I can say that Inspired Generation really is doing well tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the points from the turnovers made by Inspired Generation's boys are 6. And second chance points are 6. The bench points for Rwanda Energy Group are 14. The points in the paint are 12. And the fast break points are 13. The biggest lead for Rwanda Energy Group are 8. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break as we are coming back for the second half of the game. We are watching Inspired Generation versus Rwanda Energy Group, ladies and gentlemen. And please remember to click on the subscribe button and be part of Okapi Sport Network.
What is up, basketball fans from all around the world? It's your favorite host, Chacha Boke. We're live here at the BK Arena. Today we're going to be starting a new series called Hunting for the MVP. Last time I found out from you guys who you guys think is the MVP. It was 50-50 between Demario Franklin and James Amotoe. Today we're going to be finding out from the players live here at BK Arena. Who do they think is the MVP? They've been playing with these players. They bump against them. We want to know, who do they think is a harder player? Let's go.
Can I go for both?
No, you can't go for...
Can I go for both?
You have to make a decision, brother.
Okay, dang, I don't want them to feel, because my boy Demarion got the
66
record,
points,
so
right?
I'll say Frank.
Let's chat for you guys. We're doing Hunt for the MVP. Between James Amotoe and D. Frank, who do you think is the MVP this season?
That's a tough one. D. Frank, he dropped 66, so it's pretty hard
Of course.
to go away from him. He's been playing good basketball.
Of course.
He's a combo guard. He can get anywhere on the court. He can pass it as well. So I'd probably say D. Frank. Yeah.
D. Frank. Second vote for D. Frank, guys. That's Manzi Kenny for you. Sports fans, I'm here with Shema Didier. He's going to be choosing between who he thinks is the MVP between D. Frank and James Amotoe. Who do you think is the MVP and why?
For me, I go for both of them, bro. But D. Franklin, he's a monster, bro.
He's a
Yeah,
monster.
he got it. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the fourth vote.
Man, for me, like, I'm gonna go with the stat. Damaya puts more points than James. Both of them are my guys, but I'm gonna go with Franklin, man.
D. Frank, that's the what? That's the sixth vote. Fourth vote or sixth? I don't know, sports fans. That's the infinite vote for D. Frank. Thank you so much, Gerard.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the game as we are having Rwanda Energy Group versus Inspired Generation for basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight. As you can see, The game is tight and tough. Rwanda Energy Group has 42 points and Inspired Generation got 35. And ladies and gentlemen, there is Elliot Cole who already entered the double digit with 12 points. Together with Muhizi Prince who got 8 points. And Kamdo from B2G got to 6. Those are the leaders for Rwanda Energy Group. And for Inspired Generation, we have a Cerebral Samuel who got to 8 points. And Monju Jean-Paul who got to 6. Also, Wishima Ariel King who got to 7 points. So, ladies and gentlemen, the game is about to start. It's only 5 seconds on the clock. Tip of Wonder's second cut of the game. Second half of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Players are back in the court and they are ready to give everything that they have. I can see Frank, I can see Hamad Ndiaye, I can see Elliot Cole, I can see Moise Prince, and I can see Sango Armel. Those are the starters for the second half of this game and the third quarter. We also have Monju, Lambe, Asiribo, Louis Shema, and Desire for Inspired Generation. Ladies and gentlemen, and the ball position now is for Rwanda Energy Group. Moise Prince with the inbound. Playing with Elliot Cole. Elliot Cole at the top of the key. Passes the ball to Sangwe Armel. Armel to Hamadi Ndiaye. Hamadi to Prince Muhizi. Muhizi to Sangwe. Sangwe to Elliot. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a shot clock violation by Rwanda Energy Group. A very good defense made by Inspired Generations Boys Giants. That's Lambe Ombola Joseph being picked by Elliot Cole. And the ball possession is now for Rwanda Energy Group. Elliot Cole with the ball. Trying to make a play. And he passes the ball to Sango Armel. Is he gonna get it? Ha. That was an air ball. Monju Jean-Paul. Passes the ball to Wishema. Wishema back to Monju. Monju attempting a 2 and he didn't fall for him. That's Muhizi Prince. Elliot Cole attempting a 2-point jumper and it didn't fall for him. That's Ariel King with the ball. Passes it to Desire. Desire is off the mark. The ball possession is for Inspired Generation. Desire who met the hard defense by Hamadin Ndiaye. Ndiaye actually is a very good defender. Really playing a very good defense, getting them rebounds. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a block by Kamdo from B2G and Sango Mel got the ball. Passes it to Elliot Cole, trying a 2-point jumper. And he is off the mark. Lambe Ombola Joseph with the ball, trying to make a play. Passes it to Asiribo. Asiribo Samuel passes it to Monju. Monju attempting a 2. But he is off the mark. That's Elliot Cole with the ball. Playing with Kamdo Frank Betucci and he passes the ball to Muhizi and he gets a 3 from downtown. That's 45 points for Rwanda Energy Group. Inspired Generation, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a 10-point game. Monjo Jean-Paul with the ball, looking for a screen from Desire. And he is off the mark. That's Prince Muhizi and he passes the ball to Sango Armel. Sango to Elliot. Elliot to Muhizi. Muhizi gets another 3-point shot. What a back-to-back threes by Muhizi Prince. So far he got 4 in the game and 14 personal points. And he pushes his team to 48. That's Lambe Ombola Joseph with the ball, trying to make a play. And he got blocked. And the ball position is for Inspired Generation. That's a substitution going on. As Lambe Ombola gets out, and we have Mugano Christian, number 6, in the court. Cerebral Samuel playing with Monju. That's the shot clock violation by Inspired Generation, boys. Monju, who didn't know that he only got 3 seconds, and he was trying to create a play within those 3 instead of shooting. And he was still trying to make a play. Elliot Cole with the ball, attempting a 2-point jump shot, and didn't fall for him. That's Muganwa Christian, and he passes the ball to Uishe Mariel King, and that's an N1. Uishema gets to 9 points, and he pushes his team to 37 and an additional free throw. And he didn't make it. That's Umuhoza Jean. And he passes the ball to Emil. Emil to Hamadi. Hamadi to Muhizi. Muhizi attempting another 3 from the corner. And he is off the mark. That's Monjo Jean-Paul with the ball. And he passes the ball to Christian Muganwa, number 6. Christian, what a crossover. Is he going to make it? And he gets it. That's a 2-point bucket by Muganwa Christian, number 6. That's a 39 for Inspired Generation to 48, ladies and gentlemen. Muhizi Prince trying to create a play. Is he gonna get it? Off the mark. A good rebound by Uishe Mariel King. And that's a turnover. He expected Muganwa to stay where he was, and he get a ball. Madin Diaye with the ball. And he passes it to Moza Jean Damour. And he passes it to Chizirungu Patrick, but he didn't make it count. That's Desire playing with Christian Muganwa. And that's a steal by Umuhoza Jean. And he gets a 2-point layup. That's 50 points to 39. 11 points is the difference so far in this game. Cerebral Samuel with the ball. Passes it to Monjo Jean-Paul, number 12. And he passes it to Asiribo. Is he going to get the 3? That's an air ball. Ball back to Muhoza. Muhoza passes it to Kazenez Emil Galois. And he passes it to Chizungu Patrick. He kicks it to Prince Muhizi. And he got fouled after doing a very good drive. Wasn't able to finish it, but then he got fouled, and he is going on the free throw line for 2. I guess the first one. That's 51 and 15 for Muhizi Prince, really leading the game today. So he gotta get the second one. Absolutely, he gets it. That's Monji Jean-Paul facing a very hard defense from half, and he passes the ball to Muganwa Christian, being picked by Umuhoza. Is this another steal? Monju gets the ball. And he got fouled. Ooh! Ha. That was going to be an N1. And it is a side ball. And that's another sub as Prince Muhizi gets out, and we have Kabari Herbert Uginko getting in. Grandma Patrick coming back in the court, and Magano Christian and Desire gets out. As Lambe and Bola Joseph also came back in the court. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a behind the back pass by Mbola Joseph. But it passed on Kazeneza Galwa's leg. And the Inspired Generation gained a position from that. That's Lambe Mbola Joseph. He didn't get a 3. Cerebral Samuel to Grandma to Lambe. Lambe to Krisha, to Monju. Monju attempting a 3 and he is off the mark. A very good defense by Wijingo Kabari Harbert. And that's an easy lay up by Kazeneze Milgalwa. He gets the 2-point layup. 54-39 is the score, ladies and gentlemen, so far. 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock for this third quarter of the game. That's Monjo Jean-Paul. And that was a travel violation by Monjo Jean-Paul. And the ball possession is for Rwanda Energy Group basketball. Kazini is Galwa with the ball and he passes it to Mohoza. Mohoza to Furaha. Furaha to Herbert. And he got blocked by Uishamar Yelking. That's Herbert Wijigo. And it is a side ball.
Jingo. 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen, in this third quarter of this game. As Kazaneza is off the mark on the 3. Spy Generation is starting to take a beating here. Furakadeo, Patrick and Shizurungu. Shizurungu to Kazaneza. Furakadeo, long, can't get it to go. Nasiribo picks up the trash as Lambe Mbola Joseph tries to attack. Can't get the pass to go. Mumju going for the big one. Can't get it to go. Nice Kareem Abdul-Jabbar floater there. Hook shot. Ball back to Mohoza. Ball back to Kazaneza. Nice tiki-taka there as they try to get that point. 56-39 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen. 17-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, and that's another steal by REG. Ooh, a very good play by Umohoza Jean. And it is a timeout for Inspired Generation as Coach Duke Fufa called it. And the score is 58-39. The score really getting higher. Inspired Generation really been fighting before Red. The difference is almost getting to 20 points. And I think this was a very much needed time out by Coach Duke Afufa. 2 minutes and 24 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, for this third quarter.
Ladies and gents, 39-58. I mean, it's a 19-point lead. It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Inspired Generation started off well, but the lack of experience has put them back a few. Cole, Elliott, and Mohizi Prince leading the pack. Mohizi's got 16. Cole's got 12. Great game so far. Inspired Generation still very inspiring, I'm telling you. 19 points is not too bad. We expected that the Rwanda Energy Group was going to dominate this game, but a lot of energy and fight shown by the Inspired Generation boys. Very well done to them. Let's see how it's going to go. Lambe. spin move, step back. It's going to be a travel violation there by Lambe changing his pivot foot a couple times. 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go in this quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Got one more quarter before we decide the winner between these two teams. Very, very good showing here from Inspired Generation, and not as dominant as we thought they were going to be. Rwanda Energy Group. A drive there by Umuhoza, kicks it to the baseline to Kazineza. Ball back to Umuhoza. Umuhoza tries to drive, goes down the middle, gets a nice dish pass there to Bijingo. Bijingo with a nice floating pass, floating shot. And then, wow. Continues to punish Inspired Generation. Now they've got a 21-point lead here, Rwanda Energy Group. Showing off and showing out in this last half of the game. Asaribo gets fouled there by Veronica Doe. Wilma Patrick. Inbound ball here by Guerrema to Monju. Monju fakes the right, goes left. Nice dish pass there to Wishema, but Wishema can't get it up. Tough defense there by Kazineza and his boys. We've got Bijingo. Ball to Muhoza. Muhoza dish pass to Bijingo, but Bijingo can't hold it. It's going to be an Inspired Generation basketball possession. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen, in this quarter. Luema to Lambe. Lambe's getting picked up by Muhoza. High off the court. 39 to 60 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen. 21-point difference between these two teams. REG absolutely dominating. In about another 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to know the winner of this game. Starting to look obvious who's going to win, but we still have a lot to go, so we cannot call it this early. It's 6:47 p.m. here in Kigali, Rwanda, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us where you're watching us from. Where you're watching the RBL, Men's Division 1 basketball. The BK Arena starting to fill up here, waiting for this last game of the night between the two MVP candidates. Umuhoza. Nice. Put in there by number 12.
That's Umuhoza Jean with a tough defense, and he passes the ball to Monju. Monju to Samuel Siribo.
That's right. There's a couple of Umuhozas on the REG team today. Umuhoza again going for the easy leg, gets it to Bijingo. Bijingo can't get it to go. Bijingo again,
And he gets it.
Wow.
That's a 2-point bucket by Bijingo Harbert. Number 17. 64 to 39.
Picking up the mail there, Patrick Chizirungo is going to try and drive it. Dishes it back to Kazineza. Kazineza gets blocked by Asaribo as REG.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the third quarter of the game. 64 points to 39 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. And I cannot wait to see who's going to win tonight. As we are heading to the last quarter of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And we still have one more to go as we're going to have Patriots versus United Generation for Basketball, UGB. A very good game that we're going to see tonight in the BK Arena. Guys, make sure that you're here at the stadium. If not, please join Okapi Sport Network. We are here for you, and we got you.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute to go before we continue with the last quarter of this game. I'm telling y'all, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget to get your popcorn early. Get your chips. Get your matoke ready, hot. Don't even take a second. Don't even take a second to go to the microwave to heat it up. because the last game of the night is going to be a disaster over here. A lot is going to be happening. We're going to be seeing James Amato, the 40-pointer, man. And we're going to be seeing the record holder for the highest points in the game, Demario Franklin, going head-to-head here. I hope they're going to be matched up because that's going to be hot. Everybody's going to be standing up. If you miss that, you're going to be laughed at. And I don't know if I want to be laughed at. Ladies and gents, 10 minutes before we decide the winner of this game. It's going to be hot. It's going to be sweaty. Once we've decided this one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's going to be absolutely prolific. Watching the Patriots versus UGB. I mean, come on. Do you want to miss that? I don't know. We're going to be streaming live here for you on the Okapi Sports Network if you're not able to make it here to the beautiful BK Arena. Chizirungu inbounds it to Umu Hoza. There's a screen there from the other Umu Hoza. Goes for the three but can't get it. Picks up by Asiribo. Starting to get ugly here. 15-point difference between these two teams as Monju Jean-Paul kicks it in the middle, goes for Asiribo. Asiribo tries to get the spin move, gets double teamed. Then it's going to be a steal there by Nshizirungu Patrick. Drives it. Patrick Nshizirungu, I mean. Nshizirungu gets it, and it's going to be a 2-point there. 64-39, ladies and gentlemen. 66-39, my bad. That's a 17-point difference between these two teams as Monju is going to go to the line. He's got a chance to make it 41. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen, before we close up this second game of the night. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Okapi Sports Network. Click the subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on so that every time there's a game, you're aware. You know. Help us continue building the league here in the RBL.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's wait and see if Monji is going to make the second free throw. Is he going to get it off the mark? And that's Umuhoza Jean with the ball, trying to make a play. And he stops, he takes a jump, and he gets it. That's a 2-point jumper by Umuhoza Jean.
He's got 7. Lambe, behind the back. Gets a
What a
pass to
pass.
Oema. Almost fumbles it. Lambe kicks it to the other side to Desire. Uwishema gets the ball back. It's going to be stolen there by Umuhoza. A lot of aggression here from Umuhoza. Gets it to Nshizirungu down the middle to Bijingo. Bijingo gets it to the other Umuhoza, and Umuhoza can't get it to go.
That's not Umuhoza, it's Musinga.
Musinga, my bad. My bad,
It's okay,
guys.
it's okay, I got you. That's Lambe and Bola Joseph shooting from downtown, but he is off the mark. Desire Neil who tried to save the ball, but he wasn't able to do that. Cousin is Emil Galwal with the inbound. That's the substitution going on as Grandma Patrick steps out and Desire Nyonguru, and we have Inheyiteka, number 70 in the court, together with Luisha Mariel King.
Ladies and gents, going to be an inbound ball here by Kazi Neza. Neza means good.
Yes, yeah, you already got that.
I got it. Patrick
Iteka
Shizirungu.
Mushindi.
Mushindi. Now we're learning, ladies and
Yeah,
gents.
for sure.
It's going to be off the mark there.
Musinga. Is he gonna get it? Very
Wow.
good. He gets it. Wow. Musinga is actually the most improved player last year, 2025.
What a
he used
move.
to play for Espoir.
What a move by Musinga, the former Espoir player.
That's a steal by Umuhoza. Umuhoza really stole
This
a lot
guy.
of balls today, and he gets it.
This guy, the intensity this guy brings to the game is absolutely incredible. Umuhoza, absolutely special player.
And that was an interception done by Kabari Wujingo Harbrid, number 17 for REG.
That's right. I would love to be on a team with Umuhoza. I know he's always going to be fighting. He's always going to be fighting for the ball. Well done there by Umuhoza to push his team to 72. 39 here for Inspired Generation. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in this quarter. Before we close up this game, Lambi Bola being picked up high by Umuhoza, still bringing the intensity. No complacency here from Umuhoza and Musinga. Monju goes up, gets fouled. It's going to be 2+1 for Monju. 41. For Inspired Generation, Monju. He's got 7. He's got 8. Monju can get it to go. Cheesy.
Cheesy Rungu Patrick with the ball, passes it to Umuhoza. Umuhoza looking for Cheesy Rungu.
Cole.
Passes it to Elliot. Elliot to Musinga. Musinga to Cheesy Rungu. I thought he was going to give the pass to Cheesy Rungu Patrick, but he gets a 2-point jump.
Musinga, absolutely showing off here.
Yeah, for sure.
Bijingo Muhoza, double team. Lambe.
Another steal.
Muhoza.
That's Cheesy Rungu.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, what a slap by Musinga. Fabrice really showing out today, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that everyone is very happy for him.
A poster, ladies. What? Oh my God. Damn. Wow.
I didn't see this coming though.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was something. That was something. Come on. You can't make that up. Patrick and Cheesy Rungu sees Monju coming, gets it. Wow. Oh my God. Musinga. Special player here tonight. Special player.
First one falls for Lambembola Joseph, and he pushes his team to 42. I can say that this game was really good. I never expected Inspired Generation to get to 42. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Wishama Ariel King telling him that I can do what you can do.
And pointing at him as well. Wow, Cole Elliott gets his board and in.
I'm actually enjoying this.
Wow.
Don't know how to say this. I never thought that this game was gonna be like this. A very good steal by Musinga for Bruce. I can see another slam here.
Almost a block there, but Wujingo cleans
That's
it
a
up.
very good putback by Wujingo Harbert. And he gets to 6 points. A double team to...
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of defense here. That was an easy pass there, passed up by Asiribo. Monju. Oh, Monju almost. Monju looking for the posterizer there. Ladies and gents.
Monju is not playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching RBL Division 1. This is why it's Division 1.
This is why we call confidence, because I don't see the reason why he was going to dunk on a person like Harbert. But yeah, that's the confidence, and I really love it.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 36-point lead here for REG as Monju flunks the second. It's going to be Lambe Bowl from downtown.
And he gets it. Oh. A very good 3-point shot by Lambembola Joseph. 47-80 is the score so far. 5 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock for this game to get over.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a 33-point lead here for REG. 16 for Amahizi Prince. He's leading the pack and his team. Patrick Chizirungu Muhoza drives the middle. Goes up, gets it. Wow, nice bounce pass. Nice bounce lay in there for Muhoza. He's been special tonight. Another steal from Umuhoza. Chizirungu goes up, and it's a cleanup there by Musinga. Wow, the young man absolutely showing his money's worth. There's going to be a fumble ball there by Monju Jean-Paul. We've got only 5 minutes to go. Muhoza goes for the three. Doesn't get it to go. It's going to be Bijingo there picking up the trash. Substitution here for Rwanda Energy Group, and Patrick Chizirungu comes out. He's going to go replaced by Shema. going to be passed there to Fracadillo. Cole Elliott fakes it. Step back. Can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Bujingo. Umuhoza. Cole Elliott. Bujingo. Umuhoza. Off the mark. Muganwa. Lambe Bola. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling y'all, it's been a tight game. Inspired Generation letting go. Wow, a block by Musing. Wow. Ladies and gents, I'm telling you, the number 13 REG is absolutely special. It's going to be passed there to Bujingo. Muhoza. Is he going to go for the three? Mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. He's going to be picked up there by Monju. Jean-Paul.
Monju to Muganwa Christian. Christian to Uishema. Uishema.
Ball stolen there. Almost stolen by Musinga.
It is time out for REG basketball.
It's going to be a timeout here, ladies and gentlemen, for REG basketball. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like REG are going to see this through to the end of the game. Ubi Shema King absolutely helping his team. He's got a quarter of the points. 11. We've got 16 from Mohizi Prince, the team captain, leading from the front. And gentlemen, that right there, and ladies, is the slam put in by Musinga. Special kid here. Special showing. Well done to him. That right there was Umuhoza coming down the middle. He got a lucky kiss off the rim and then. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for joining us for this game. We absolutely love our fans. We absolutely love the RBL fans, sports fans, everybody who watches us. We hope that you keep joining us. Turn on your post notifications, subscribe, like the video. It's going to help with the algorithm. Thank you so much. We got 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go before we finish this game. Everybody's looking forward to that last game of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Patriots versus UGB. MVP candidates going against each other. We asked the players what they think who the MVP is. There was an overwhelming vote for one of the players. We're going to be asking again. Tune in on Okapi Sports Network. Follow us on Instagram. Follow me. Follow Mickey. We're going to be absolutely briefing you on all things basketball here in Rwanda, RBL.
Do you guys want to know his Instagram name? Can I say it?
Chacha Bokeh.
No, he's actually lying. It is Jerry Bokeh.
I don't like the name Jerry, by the way.
But is it your name?
It is my name, but it's an English name. You know, I'm an African.
Jerry.
I love my African names.
Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry. A lot of people used to make fun of me because of that. That's why I don't like it, actually.
I thought that was a nickname, though. This is my very first time to get Nutties, but it's okay.
That's my English name.
Jerry? I'm going to call you Jerry from now.
No.
I'm not going to say Cha-Cha.
No. Cha-Cha's my name, boys and girls. 84 to 49 is the score here, ladies and gentlemen.
I think within these 3 minutes and 57 seconds, REG is going to make it to the triple digit.
That's right, 35.
I can see that coming.
35-point difference here between these two teams, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know, goal difference in the league table helps you if you're tied up with points. Another one.
That's Monju.
What a putback there by Monju. I mean, come on. Showing the athleticism late here in the game. He's got 10. Cole Elliott. Long downtown.
Attempting it from downtown. Is he going to get it off the mark?
Muganwa. Oyama. Ball to Lambe. Lambe air ball. Can't get it to go. It's going to be Umuhoza. The intensity, man. Driving. Gets it. Wow.
That's 86 points. 2 points by Musinga after receiving a very good pass from Umuhoza Jean, being the best point guard tonight.
We have to find out what Umuhoza eats at home. The guy does not get tired. Intensity all the way. Umuhoza, come on. You got to stop it, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ball possession is for Rwanda Energy Group, getting to 86. Only 14 points. Can push them to a triple digit. That's Umuhoza Jean getting out as Sangwe Armel steps in.
Ladies and gents, that's Cole Elliott at the top. Bijingo. Almost a putback there, but wow.
Ooh, he gets it.
This guy is special.
Gets to 14 points.
He's got to get a lot more playing time, this Musinga. He's got to get a lot more playing time. Very good player. Lambe. Wow.
What a shot from downtown. Money shot by Lambe Mbola. Shema Eve, is he going to get a 3 off the mark?
34-point difference between these two teams, ladies and gents. Asaribo hops the ball there to Monju. Monju to Orema. Orema goes for the 3.
And he gets it.
Money there for Orema Patrick. Awesome player.
57-88.
So 31-point lead here, ladies and gents. Musinga, wow.
Gets it. 16 points for Musinga. Actually, he is the top scorer so far.
So he is called Muhoza.
Musinga.
But he's written right there, Muhoza. F. The other one is Umuhoza. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to sort this out between me and Miggy after the game.
Please check on his jersey. You will get to know.
Ladies and gents, that's going to be Rwanda Patrick. Goes for the 3. Can't get it to go. It's going to be Sangwe Remel picking up the mail there.
He is also a lefty.
Oh, that's right.
What
That's
a
gonna
hazy.
be Cole. Oh, what a pass. Bujingo can't get it to go. It's going to be
And he got blocked.
Elliott.
And man, he
Oh.
shot from the corner by Elliott Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, 93 points to 57 is the score. Monju with a very clean crossover and he gets it.
Poster by Monju. Wow. Posterizing the defense there, Monju. Saying we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Cole from downtown. Can't get it to go.
Almost.
It's going to be picked up there by Monju. Monju saying we're not done yet. Although the points don't speak the same language, the tenacity does. Bujingo. Sang. Shema to Bujingo.
And he gets it.
95 here for REG, ladies and gents.
95-59 is the score so far. 44 seconds on the clock.
Wishama Hariel King. Huema. No. Monju.
Another slam by Monju. Monju Jean-Paul pushing his personal points to 14.
Having a blast this last few minutes. Kick out to the baseline. Shema can't get it to go. It's going to be picked up there by Wishama. Back to Shema.
Singa Fabrice gets it as well. You can see that everyone is happy for Musinga Fabrice. And today he is the best scorer as he gets to 19 points. Woohoo! What a rain of threes in the PK Arena in the last 5 seconds. Let's see if he's gonna make them.
Ladies and gents, congratulations here to Rwanda Energy Group for the big win. 34 points. Man of the match. Musinga.
Singa Fabrice only played the last quarter, but he gets it to 19 points.
Point missing. He would have been on 20.
Yeah, for sure. And I can say that he actually showed up today. Congratulations once again to Rwanda Energy Group for an outstanding performance tonight. Together with Musinga Fabrice, who really did well today. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the game, and we cannot wait to see the last game in the BK Arena as we're going to have UGB versus Patriots. Ladies and gentlemen, to those who are not going to make it to the stadium, please subscribe on Okapi Sport Network. We're going to be here for you. And you're gonna get to see the whole game on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. And as we are waiting for the full-time stats, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you that the points from the paint made by Inspired Generation are 34, and the fast break points are 7. The points from the turnovers are 10, and the second chance points are 21. Bench points are 10, ladies and gentlemen, and the biggest lead that Inspired Generation have ever taken is 3. And ladies and gentlemen, the points from the point made by Rwanda Energy Group are 48, and the points from the turnovers are 32. The second chance points are 26, where the bench points are 57. Fast break points at 36, and the biggest lead is at 37. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through the full-time stats of the game, ladies and gentlemen. For the field goals, Rwanda Energy Group showed up with 42, and they dominated Inspired Generation. And for the 2-pointers, Rwanda Energy Group really showed up with 50%. And for the 3 points, Inspired Generation actually been shooting well today with 31% to 29. And ladies and gentlemen, for the rebounds, Inspired Generation really dominated the Rwanda Energy Group. So surprisingly, I never expected this. 53 to 45 is the results from the rebounds. And for the assists, Rwanda Energy Group really did well with 21 to 12 for Inspired Generation. For the steals, Rwanda Energy Group really stole a lot of balls from Inspired Generation as they were on a hurry trying to prey on the pressure that Rwanda Energy Group was putting on them. A lot of steals were made by Umuhoza. And ladies and gentlemen, I can say that Rwanda Energy Group really showed up today, but I cannot say that Inspired Generation played well because they really showed up. None expected these results at the end of the game. Congratulations once again to Rwanda Energy Group. And ladies and gentlemen, let's take a break as we are coming back for the last game of the day, as we're going to have Patriots versus United Generation for basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are not going to make it to the stadium, please remember to tune in on Okapi Sport Network. We're going to be here for you, and we got you covered. Thank you very much for coming back for the last game of the night.
What is up, basketball fans from all around the world? It's your favorite host, Chacha Boke. We're live here at the BK Arena. Today we're going to be starting a new series called Hunting for the MVP. Last time I found out from you guys who you guys think is the MVP. It was 50-50 between Demario Franklin and James Amotoe. Today we're going to be finding out from the players live here at BK Arena. Who do they think is the MVP? They've been playing with these players. They bump against them. We want to know, who do they think is a harder player? Let's go.
Can I go for both?
No, you can't go for...
Can I go for
You
both?
have to make a decision, brother.
Dang, I don't want them to feel, because my boy Demarion got the
66
record,
points,
so
right?
I'll say Frank.
Let's chat for you guys. We're doing Hunt for the MVP. Between James Amotoe and D. Frank, who do you think is the MVP this season?
That's a tough one. D. Frank, he dropped 66, so it's pretty hard
Of course.
to go away from him. He's been playing good basketball.
Of course.
He's a combo guard. He can get anywhere on the court. He can pass it as well. So I'd probably say D. Frank. Yeah.
D. Frank. Second vote for D. Frank, guys. That's Manzi Kenny for you. Sports fans, I'm here with Shema Didier. He's going to be choosing between who he thinks is the MVP between D. Frank and James Amotoe. Who do you think is the MVP and why?
For me, I go for both of them, bro. But D. Franklin, he's a monster, bro.
He's a
Yeah,
monster.
he got it. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
right.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the fourth vote.
Man, for me, like, I'm gonna go with the stat. Damaya puts more points than James. Both of them are my guy, but I'm gonna go with Franklin, man.
D. Frank, that's the what? That's the sixth vote. Fourth vote or sixth? I don't know, sports fans. That's the infinite vote for D. Frank. Thank you so much, Gerard.